Hello, Rajendren. How are you? A warm welcome to Clean India Journal.
Hi, Mohana. It's been a very long time. I guess the last one where we caught up is in Dubai, right? That's DGFM.
Absolutely. And now it looks like Knight Frank is all over the news, and you've come up with something very interesting reports on the index, and you have been forecasting a lot of things that is happening, especially after pandemic, and people are looking forward to it. Let's hear from you. What's this all about?
So just before I get into it, as you know, I've been handling three service lines: consulting, facilities management, and asset management for the country, managing a portfolio of 260 million square feet in India. And I also support, as part of the APAC Occupiers Board, I do collaborate with my APAC leadership and global leadership to see how we can take this business to the next level of growth. So that's the role what I do in Knight Frank. Besides that, the news what you are talking about, it's the 27th edition of Knight Frank, FICCI, and Naredco, a real estate sentiments index. This is the most important report which most of the stakeholders are looking for. How is the sentiments across the sector? So this report today, whatever you are saying, it has been published across all the news channels in all the metro cities. This is for Q4 2020. That is October to December.
Okay.
So the natural, this report is basically it captures the perception and expectation of the industry stakeholders and to gauge the sentiments of the real estate market. So that's the report. While I'll be happy to share you the report, it's quite a long, detailed one. But the key takeaways of this report basically is sentiments recovery from COVID shock, boosted by pickup in the residential and office demand. Also, current sentiments in the positive zone for the first time in 2020, especially from the last quarter onwards, and the future sentiments, how it is scaling up in an optimized zone, and more importantly, the outlook optimist across the regions and stakeholders, especially considering the pandemic which is began from Q2, and thereafter, once the moment we got to know the good news of the vaccine, there is some kind of a light what we can see. On basis of that, all of a sudden, the last quarter, there's lots of tremendous turnout in the in the real estate thing. Overall, the performance is really good. So it's very important for us to closely monitor and see the economic indicators in the coming quarter. On basis of that, how our real estate sector is progressively going to roll out. So overall, it's a good news for us. At least we have started this year in a positive note.
Absolutely.
So that's about the real estate sentiment index.
That's very much important now with the FM actually looking at some glimpse that moving forward how it's going to be. Yes, Satish.
Yeah, I think see, as the market, the economy, especially from Americas, from Europe, and it was all about Asia, right? Asia was so promising, and especially in Asia, it was all about China and India, and obviously the other South Asian countries. But nobody predicted, the COVID would change the entire dynamics of the entire economy across the globe. It's all about the health and medical. So considering all that, we were growing very strongly in terms of economy. The potential in real estate was almost $1.5 trillion for India alone. But all of a sudden, due to the global economy slowdown and India, but the good part is all of a sudden it has started pulling up. The only two countries who's positively picked up in terms of economy is China and India. So that itself is a great news for us. But having said that, in real estate at the moment, we see the market size of around 1 trillion by 2028 to 30. So that's what we still see. It's a strong positioning in terms of investments for our country. And office space continue to play a major role in this sector. And what we have seen is a 600 million office stock in India is already there. And in terms of gross office absorption, the top cities has witnessed 26% growth, and it has dipped between Q2 and Q3. But again, there's lots of positive signs. Now, coming back to my favorite FM, as you know,
If we proceed, Satish, just one thing about with the IT sector having different plans, how do you think the recovery is going to happen in that particular industry
see, Mohana, IT, basically, see, it's all about wait and watch. You know, in a recent survey, what we have witnessed, few global associations which they have rolled out, this pandemic has made everybody to rethink their strategy for their workplace, corporate real estate, especially, right? But nobody has taken a very stringent decision of changing or downsizing it. Yes, downsizing is going up to 30% globally, especially for IT, but it's only 65 to 70% of the occupiers have planned that. But again, that's a short-term plan. But remaining 30%, they are very clear. They are saying we'll wait and watch. The moment the vaccine comes, the perception completely changes, right? But having said that, still, there are lots of corporates. Still, they are looking for space. The benefit of all this COVID is now all the occupier, investor, and the landlords have become more flexible, to talking to each other in terms of cost, in terms of the recreating the strategy. And similarly, from the occupier side also, they have everybody's intention is to save cost at the moment, right? So keeping that in mind, most of them have started rolling out RFPs to bring down to the cost and see how we can re-strategize the overall spend. So that is something which is happening, and we are, as a IPC, as a service provider, we do support all our clients, in helping them to see how we can proactively bring down their cost by bringing the technology. We are technology. I think this is the only year, last year and this year, very effectively everybody have used technology. Otherwise, gone are those days, technology for India. The moment you say technology, people perceive technology is just to save cost. It is not just to save cost. Technology brings lots of value, and it brings optimism to overall resource and maintains the quality. So lots of IoTs and machine learning is being applied. Intelligent asset management tool is being applied. Now, everything is all about technology. At the same time, it's very important that we maintain the process technology in true sense to save cost and also to add value. So that has become very effective now. But having said that, this market, organized market, is close to around 15 to 20 billion USD. I'm only talking about the commercial, the corporate real estate market, right? And for FM, that is a big opportunity. If you talk about the overall, consolidation of all the soft services or entire IFM, even unorganized one, then it goes up to 150 or 200 billion. But I would like to stick as a partners, IPC consultants. Overall, we have around 3,000 million square feet of portfolio, which is managed currently, and the potential is 15 billion USD. But what to be noted here, the opportunities for us is the sector is more evolving, especially from the cold storage, the logistics and warehousing, data centers, data centers, and obviously corporate real estate is one, but these are the few, and industrial. These are the four big segments which is really doing well despite all this pandemic. And more importantly, as occupiers, they are looking for consolidations, no doubt, between 25 to 30%. They are looking globally. Digitalization, workplace technology is being effectively used. Now it's all about value creation and cost savings, which I already mentioned. That comes with quality. Right. Everybody have started to realize now wellness, their health, human health is the most important aspect of overall the corporate. Gone is those days on LEED hair. It's very important to make sure the asset, the infrastructure is LEED certified. Now it's very important to ensure that the wellness certification is also there so that the human health can be taken care. So that's about it, Mohana.
Great, thank you. You were going to talk something about FM, if I'm not. You're one of your favorite subjects that you wanted to talk about. Anything new you want to add on that?
I would see. I have always. I know many of them must have heard that the 7 consideration which I keep talking about, right? It's very important to manage anxieties of employees. Today it's all about. This is a test for every employer. How well we take care of the employees. What are the flexibilities? How are we supporting them in terms of technology and alternative options in terms of workplace. So it's very important. So in that context, I would say managing employee numbers is very important. Maintain remote working, then rethink physical setup, then rebuild the workplace morale is very important. Then review the infrastructure needs, then maintain regular communication, and more importantly, my favorite is embed your learnings. See, learning never ends, as you all know. You have witnessed me. When you do an investment, when it comes to learning, it always pays you back, because the kind of a benefit what you gives you, the knowledge and the wisdom what gives you, that is exactly what is required for us to manage our clients and provide solution to all our clients, whether it is occupier, investor, or a developer. It's very important to go with the solution which help them from their perspective in terms of cost, in terms of their long-term plan, and also it can benefit their end users. So I feel that very important for youngsters to invest on the CFM, the corporate real estate education, and through RICS or CoreNet or IFMA. It's very important for us to consistently upgrade ourselves to come and stand as the experienced managers to our clients.
That's wonderful. That's really nice. Thank you so much, and thanks for catching up. And we'll sign off here, and we will catch up again. Thank you, Satish.
Pleasure talking to you, Mona, as always. Good day.
Good day. That was Satish Rajendren, the head and COO of Knight Frank. Do not miss the next edition of Clean India Journal, which come up with an exclusive interview on him talking on CRE FM. Thank you.